Hey guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to add paper to the table we put in to our last tutorial, and we're also going to be making it so that we can read a text that we attach to it. So make sure you add your paper model into your project folder. Once you have it in your project folder, go to WED, add model, and we're going to look for paper. Put the paper on the table. You can turn this off and grab this blue arrow here. If you look in the 3D view, you can see exactly how close you can put it onto the table before it starts going into the table. Okay, so there we go. We're going to go into the properties. Actually, no, there's no point in doing that. So, next thing we need to do is going into our script editor, include interactions.c, and this will hold anything that is interacted by the player. Okay, so what we need to do is create ourselves a text with a string, and for every piece of paper you can name the piece of paper, give it an action, and just copy what you want the paper to say over the string each time you either change the paper or look at a new paper. Anytime the paper changes, you just change the string inside of that paper to what you want it. The string inside of that action to what you want the paper to say. So, if that doesn't make sense yet, let's put it in words. So we're going to first define our string. First we need to save. So we're going to save this as interactions.c. Yes. See, I already had it in there, because I was messing around earlier. But you won't have it in there. Okay, so it's an empty string to start with for our beginning purposes. So our text is going to hold the string of paper, paper 1, position x equals 25, position y equals 25, flags equals show, so that it's showing off the bat. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of that. Font. Okay. We'll do that in a second. And then we need to create our action, which we're going to call first paper. Set me passable. So that's why we didn't set it in WED, because now it's going to be set to passable here no matter what. So if vectist my.x player.x, so if the player is closer than 100 quants and the enter key has been pushed, then this is what's going to happen. So we're going to stir copy over paper 1, and we're going to put hello, world, this is my first person shooter tutorial. Okay, and then down here we need to set papers text to show. Now, there's one final step, and we need to attach the action we just created to the paper. All we're doing is updating the entities. And that's it. So let's run our game. Oh. It's giving me an error. And there should be a \n here anyway, but that's not the error. Paper 1. Ah, I see it. Right there. Okay, so there's our paper. If you push enter, there we go. And the reason why there's this bit of a space here is because there's a space between the line break, and this is a line break. Now, for a better looking font, you can simply say font equals Arial number 16 bold italic. Run. And we're going to read the message from up here on the table. So there you go. Hello world, this is my first person shooter tutorial. Now we can bring it down simply by saying that right here dot position y equals screen size dot y. So the total screen size, so if the resolution is being changed, this will make sure that it's always at the bottom of the screen minus the total amount of lines that you want to be visible. So since the font is 16 by it's a 16, I guess, pixel font in a sense. So by saying that 40, there should be enough room at the bottom to leave a bit of a gap, a little bit of a margin, plus it'll bring the whole text up, just like that. And then what you can also do is in here, you can say flags equals center X, I think. Hold on a second here. Alright, never mind. That's for something else. We're just going to do it like this. We're going to say position X is equal to screen size dot X divided by 2. And that puts it right in the middle. So if you want to have it not exactly right in the middle, you can say like 1.5 or something. I'm not sure if that's pulling it or pushing it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry about that. So I think we would set that to 4 then. Okay, so it looks like 3 would probably be best fitting, and you could play around with that and make that a lot better if you wanted, but that looks best. That allows for a few more lines of code.